Hello, shiny people. That you stream twice per week. Yeah. No audio for Ronnie. No audio for Ronnie. It says. Let's quickly fix this. In the meantime, okay, say something, Ronnie.
Planet Earth. Hello, hello.
Yeah.
Okay, now my microphone should work. Yeah, so that's the pleasure of having Windows updates. Like I said yesterday, my day yesterday was a bit ruined thanks to Windows updates once again. I hope everyone can hear me now. I didn't have any. Or let me check if I can maybe slightly increase my microphone noise level a bit. I don't know what is happening these days. 1 second. Be with me.
Very precisely from DevLog, like up for 5% or so.
Yeah, that tiny 5% makes the difference. And I exactly probably know what the problem is. No, I think you should hear me properly now. Otherwise, please let me know.
Yeah.
Interesting is I didn't see every message from DevLog. I see it in the Twitch stream manager, but I don't see it in my chat window for some reason. So this is probably a good introduction for today's stream. So we have a lot on the agenda, everyone. We wanted to talk a bit, but first of all, Rosie, how are you doing today? Are you excited for today's stream?
Always. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, they have a red mark in my calendar because those are the days where we can stream together, and it's always like a funny thing to do, especially together with the chat. And yeah, I'm hyped. And also for the rest of the day, quite busy. So not only the stream is quite busy with the agenda, but also I think our agenda for Shiny and for Tidal Rush is quite packed. So we have a lot to do right now. You as a producer, I as a CEO. So actually in Germany we would say wir tanzen auf mehreren Hochzeiten. So we are dancing on many weddings, which means we had a lot of tasks which we need to accomplish. But yeah, I think that's yeah, stressful, but I think there are two different kinds of stress. So that's on the one hand, I think the bad, the black stress, and the good, the white stress. And I would say currently we have the white stress, which means okay, it's a lot to do, but we actually like what we're doing, so it's okay.
Talking about black and white stress is a little bit on the edge, I would say, in topic. So let's maybe call let's maybe call it differently. let's say we had a lot of stress and we had to spin a lot of plates at the same time. So yeah, glad for everyone joining today. We have a lot on the agenda. So in the last stream, we've talked about a bit about the updates on the flow map. I showed you this wonderful video that our developer Frank recorded for us, where you saw like a bunch of floating mines. So we unlocked that part of the development achievement milestone plan, I would say, with making things float and also be or the water has actually an impact on moving objects around the track. If that's going to be a thing in the future game or in the game as in release status, we don't know yet, but we did some experimentation on that. We did a little helicopter view over the second track, and we first introduced and also had a couple of racing sessions on our Grand Prix, which we are also going to do today. A little difference today is also that we, for the very first time, also go with a multi-streaming setup. So hello YouTube, welcome to the party. Because I was sick and tired downloading our Twitch stream and then re-uploading it into YouTube. So I just decided, why not doing both? For fuck's sake, let's just do it. So major reason, I'm just a lazy person. So because I'm a lazy person, I just decided now we're going to go on YouTube as well. So welcome YouTube to the party. Thanks for having us. And what else are we going to do today? We're going to do another helicopter view today in our Unity engine over our third track, because a lot has happened on the third track. And we're going to talk a bit about the side topics that are also going on. One thing, though, I have to mention before, and I'm terribly sorry for that. Tom did tell us how to deactivate ads, or at least schedule them in a way that they don't affect the stream. But I didn't successfully manage to do so, and he just reminded us in the chat. So we have a short ad for 3 minutes and 5 seconds, and then we're going to be back, and then we're going to proceed with the stream. So sorry for that. See you later. Ad break.
Always annoying.
Always super annoying.
It would be cool if we had still some ads like back in the days when we were growing up, like in the 90s or so, like those. I don't know. Do you know the first McDonald's ad, for example, I've seen? Can we talk in English, or do we need in English? No,
we always communicate in English. My goodness.
Do you know the first McDonald's ad you've seen in television? The one with "Da ist ein Platz, du weißt schon wo."
I've heard about that.
Yeah. That's so the ads back in the days were so good. Today it's all about just overflow you with informations and funky stuff and rage bait and stuff like this. That's always so annoying.
And that's when I get that's when I get Aldi Talk app. Funny. Yeah, unfortunately, this is the situation now with an ad break. I don't know if we actually also run an ad on YouTube. I don't think so. So YouTube, you will actually be able to see what we're doing in the meantime, just bantering about stuff.
Yeah.
But we're already 1 minute down, so 2 minutes left for the little ad break. Grab some snacks, grab a fresh drink, and we'll back to you. It's also gingerbread time again in Germany, so I am well prepared with little gingerbread hearts. Whoopsie daisy, almost dropped it.
You already bought something. Yeah, that's crazy.
Of course. Also, the ones filled with jam, strawberry jam.
Ooh. Oh, that's crazy. Mm-hmm. Did you are you a Stollen guy? I don't know what the translation for Stollen is.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I actually don't know what it's in English, but it's like some sort of sweet bread, usually with resins. Is it resins? Resins in it? So basically dried grapes.
I hate it. For me, it's always like a dry cake, and so I don't know why always grandmas, when you at Christmas time you're coming to their place, and I have prepared a stollen, and I'm always like, no, you just bought it and it's not tasty. I don't like it. So are we still in the ad break for Twitch?
For 40 seconds.
Okay, so one last question, Ronnie. Maybe do we have a good joke for the YouTube audience?
A good joke.
A good joke,
me being the former marketing and also currently the kind of marketing guy. I would say that this is like a very suitable joke already, of like the marketing guy not being able to deactivate ads. This is a joke.
But sometimes. But I think actually such configurations, they are always well good hidden. You know what I mean? The same like if you want to cancel a subscription for like, I don't know, any kind of a streaming provider, it's always hidden somewhere deep inside your profile settings.
And here we go again.
Whee! Right. Hello guys.
Hey, welcome back. Yeah, so sorry for the little interruption. Like I said, I somehow messed up the ad scheduling settings in Twitch. So I don't know what happened. I am pretty sure that I set up everything correctly, but for some reason there's still ads being presented after some time. I tried also to get rid of them by pressing the snooze button, but then I realized snooze button is just delaying the ad, not entirely remove it. So, well, for the ones who didn't got an ad break, you had the pleasure of Rosie and me just bantering about ad breaks and about any other stuff. So welcome back. Like I said, we have a lot to do for the stream. We're testing our multi-stream setup today for the very first time, so maybe some things break. I already noticed a bunch of things going on with the chat, so not every chat message, as it seems, appears at least on my command center view. But thank God I have the other views open, and that really looks really weird what's happening here. Definitely a bunch of stuff I need to fix. Yeah, not everyone gets them during the 3 minutes, so it's polite to wait for those who do get them. Yes, we did. We didn't show anything. We didn't show any like super secret knowledge that no one knew of. So we're gonna proceed with what we are planning, or what we planned to show you for today. So yeah, I would say we get right into it, right? So multi-streaming is working so far. Maybe a bunch of issues here and there, but most of the stuff should work. And I would say we jump right into it and show you what is going on the development side of things, because also something very exciting is going on.
What's going on, Ronnie?
What's going on? Let me show you. So I will switch on my lovely little Unity window here in the background, and then I can show you what's going on.
One quick question before you start showing around everything. When did you start? When you actually start Unity? How many minutes before the stream?
So today I did this actually half an hour before the stream.
How long does it?
Again?
How long does it take? How long does it take to fully load it?
Probably 15 to 20 minutes on my PC at the moment, but I also needed to do an update. So I have absolutely no clue what's going on here. Funny thing is though, why is your camera all of a sudden blacked out?
I don't know. I'm gone.
Is it because I minimized the Discord? Oh yeah, that was me. Oh, interesting. So if you do no, you can't. I am not allowed to minimize the Discord window. That is quite an interesting one. So I will just move it to the other side of the screen and hope that nothing happens. My God, there's always something, right? That's the typical tech issues we experience. So sorry for the little interruption on Rosie's camera. You have him back. Enjoy his view. Also quite a high resolution view this time, so we can enjoy your beauty in every single detail. So good to have you back, and let's start with the little overview. So some of you who might have joined us in the last stream saw this track already. Others who are like completely new to this track will see it for the very first time. Welcome to a track that we are currently calling Timberfall Peak. Timberfall Peak is our third track currently in our Grand Prix mode. It is basically the setting of a big mountain, like on a mountainside located forest that is halfly being nagged down by some creatures, and some of you might have spotted already what creatures those are, because they're like not ready, obviously, to be thrown into the final game or into a playable version or state of the game. But there's these lovely little clay figures here spread over the map, and I will show you a bit more detail in a second. But Phil did an amazing job of further dressing the track with more and more details. We have those lovely little I always forgot how he named them, like those border buoys. How did he call them?
Just border signs or something like this. Track signs.
Yeah, he had a specific word for it. I just can't come up with it right now. He put up those billboards. He put a lot of additional like environmental assets into here. A couple of leaves to make the environment just a little bit more dynamic.
Go back. Can you go back to the billboards? Actually, you can see something on them.
Yeah, actually, you can see something here. Cool. There's some nice futuristic signs here. Probably. I don't know. I remember these from Star Wars, like some strange glyphs that actually had no particular meaning, or maybe they have a meaning. I don't know. You see our Tidal Rush logo here on the side, so we actually have an ad inside our game, making ad about our game. So it's Inception. We have something that could be Tidal Rush Coke, I don't know. Probably a Tidal Rush Pepsi logo. This is no paid promotion, by the way, I just mentioned this. And then we have some advertisements for our main ship, the FPL as we call it at the moment, the only way to fly. So that's some nice billboards here. This is the start of the racetrack, so very, very barely you can see the finish line over here. Maybe if I come from the front, it's better. No, it's very faint.
You can see it.
It's very faint, but you can barely see it. So this is the start and finish line. And then on this track, you usually drive under these routes, slightly up the hill.
I need to interrupt you. There's a better wording, a name for the billboards or the hoverboards. It's the fillboards.
The fillboards.
Yeah, that's quite cool. That's not
yeah, the fillboards are nice. Cool. Fillboards are quite nice. So yeah, as I said, this whole landscape of the track is affected by these prehistoric creatures that are running around here, also being indicated by some warning signs. Yeah, don't worry about the placements of these creatures here. They will probably be moved at a later point in time, but the track is a little bit more difficult, so it's much larger and also a little bit longer and more challenging from a technical point of view. You have this sort of climbing up the mountain section here where you have a couple of corners, driving underneath routes, more billboards coming up here. And the nice little detail about this and sort of the unique track feature of this track is that while driving up here, going around the corner and drive further up the track, there are empty locks, and this warning sign already shows it a bit. There's empty locks coming into your direction that you can basically pass through, and there might also be something hidden inside, but some creatures throw these locks into the water when they're done chewing them down and empty them out. Maybe to disturb you, maybe that's just their natural flow of things. Nobody knows, but we will find out later on. They did a fantastic job, I think, on putting more trees in here. And then we come into the gigantic cave section, which I consider to be the peak of the mountain. So basically the inside, the peak of the mountain is a gigantic cave, which he's currently working on. Put a little bit more of the crystal elements in here, which you also know from Shadowstone Caverns. Some really, really nice sort of half-pipe-ish reminding water surfaces. So those ones will be much more detailed, much more yeah, like looking as in being in one piece after we are done with the track layout and putting everything into.
I think it's more going to look like. I think it's more going to look like a waterfall, right?
Absolutely.
Falling down from the ceiling. Yeah.
It might look like that, but it's also intended that you drive on these because there is also some shortcuts hidden in this track, and one you can already see here. If you're doing it correctly, you can use this little ramp here and go on the first shortcut that goes over this little bridge over here. Otherwise, you will just drive underneath, pass another kind of ramp. And in this ramp, there's also a second shortcut. And if you hit the first one correctly, then you should be able to jump over here, go around that corner, and land on the main path of the track. Otherwise, you will just go or continue your way down here and sort of get back together with the other players somewhere by the exit of this cave. And then you're already on the other side of the mountain, making your way downstairs. And this is where the fun begins, because now like a bunch of falling down is going to happen, because there's a gigantic stairway here, falling down step after step after step after step. And if you're not really, really careful, you actually fall a little bit too far and land somewhere down here, which is not a good thing to happen, because there's a lot of raid and it will slow you down. It will cost you a lot of time. And then there's a part which personally is my absolute favorite of this track so far, which is this little section here where you can basically crisscross over the track using those little ramps. But you can also drive in the center path down here, or you can just drive over here over these higher elevated platforms down to the main part of the track, back towards the finish line, and you will always pass the FPL, which I think is a very nice also cinematic shot. Reminds me a bit of the typical beginning of every Star Wars movie, right? When this like gigantic starship destroyer is passing you, or is passing right over you at the beginning after the gigantic credits roll down. This is kind of the way this looks to me. And then you
I think, Ronnie, for the next time, we need to keep some secrets because Phil already mentioned the shh, and also Tom mentioned like Ronnie spilling all the beans. So for next time, I think we need to keep some secrets for the tracks, and that the player needs to discover all of them. But for now, I think.
Are you afraid of some competition?
I'm not afraid of competition, but I also think it's quite funny to discover all the possibilities of a track. Yeah. But there's even more to come. And I think there's also one there's also one more shortcut which you're not shown, which is quite good.
Exactly.
So there's still something to explore in here.
I think I briefly mentioned it, maybe, but I can also cut it out of the stream. I mean, the pleasure of a live stream is I can always cut it. No, I can't. But maybe I do, maybe I won't. We will see. So yeah, I wanted to give you a brief update on what's happening there. So a lot of more detail went into the third track. That's looking really, really cool. And I hope that I didn't spill all the beans. Because I hope there's plenty of more stuff to be added to the track. I just wanted to give you a little bit of update. What we also said in the last stream was that we are gonna hopefully have the Grand Prix mode done by now on the tech demo, right, Rosie? What's with that? What's happening with that plan?
Yeah, so actually we postponed it to give you the best experience to play the Grand Prix in the demo. But for now, we need to keep it for or on the daily build. So today, actually, we need to play. We want to play the Grand Prix, but only able for us and also for other players who have like the daily build Steam key. But I think and hopefully we can have something like by next week, right?
Yeah, next week everything should be a little bit different. So yeah, also from my side, super sorry for maybe raising the hopes a little bit too high here, but like a bit of stuff is still missing. We are working really as fast as we can to add like all the missing features. We also discovered, or actually our Bloodhound Rosie, as Phil called him this morning. I actually loved that. Our Bloodhound Rosie actually discovered also a bug with the third track where not all the laps are being tracked. So sometimes people are basically punished for reaching the goal first or for driving the wrong way by basically not being the first on the track, which is a very, very sad thing to happen. I think this hurts especially Rosie, so we need to fix that before we actually put it onto the tech demo, which means we're going to play a bit of Grand Prix today. We're going to showcase a couple of moments with you, but we are not going to play the tech demo today. So super sorry for that. Hopefully next time. Yeah, but this is the status quo, and I really, really like that Phil still won the first one. Everyone saw it. The only one who doesn't accept it.
Timeout, 30 seconds, Phil, timeout. It's like fake news. It's like fake news.
This is where we run an ad. See you later. No, we won't run an ad again. But we all know it. Rosie just doesn't want to accept it. It's fine. Okay, so I would say...
Ronnie, sorry, but the first real Grand Prix is going to happen in a tech demo, where all participate, inviting our community. Best case would be we have like a 16-player lobby, and then it's the first real Grand Prix. Everything before that was just a warm-up. I will also leave it to Phil, or Phil can keep his kind of, I won the first one, and maybe we can imprint it on the trophy, on the bottom of the trophy. Maybe then we can imprint Phil's name or so, just to keep him happy.
DevLog writing, clipping that. Honestly, if you don't clip it, I will do it. But we have it on record now, so that's fine. All right, so I would say with that being said, I think we have two options now, and I will leave it to the chat what we're doing first. We obviously have also like a bunch of other updates. I wanted to showcase a little bit to you of like what we do on the narrative side of things with the game. That's not as exciting because we don't have a lot like of visuals to show, but I think it's also quite nice to see what's happening when we think about, okay, what is happening on the narrative side of things? What questions do we ask ourselves at the moment? And maybe you have a couple of cool ideas that also help to accelerate that process a bit. And there's also some bunch of some stuff on the marketing side. Or we can just hop into the daily build and just play a couple of rounds of the Grand Prix. So let us know what you think, chat. What's your preference, Rosie?
My preference would be to have a proper race or a proper Grand Prix, and then we can have like a chat about everything else.
According to your definition, that is not possible at the moment to have a proper Grand Prix.
The proper Grand Prix, and yeah, actually after the latest update, we have seen that the checkpoint in the daily build is fixed.
Okay, nice.
But in the daily build, it's fixed.
Okay, then let's see.
I think so. I tried it out.
Let's see if we can actually get it to work. So I would say let's fire up the daily build then. And we play a bit of Tidal Rush together with the team, and then talk about our favorite cakes. What's your favorite cake, Exec? That's the big question now. What is your favorite cake? I have one. Or do I? Oh yes, I have one. I definitely have one.
What is it, Ronnie?
It's cheesecake. It is always and will always be cheesecake. I don't know what's going on with me, but I love this stuff since I was a small kid.
Is there like a special recipe, so like made by your grandma or something, like that kind of cheesecake, or is it like overall just cheesecake?
I mean, it's
cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
Sorry, cheesecake.
Cheesecake. That's definitely gonna be. I can tell you, cheesecake is gonna be our next custom emoji. Promised on that one. There is probably a specific recipe for that, but it's I assume mostly like the same thing with everyone else. The best cheese. Now I'm just saying it as well. The best cheesecake is the one my mom makes. Our moms are always the best. So our moms probably all of our moms are probably doing the best cakes. Let's name the track Chase Cake, please. maybe we will come up with additional tracks, and maybe one of the tracks is suitable for that name. Let's see. Chase is actually a good thing, because like chasing each other. So an anecdote transmitted. Okay, so let's hop into the daily build and see what we can do.
Exec, do you have like the newest version of the daily build already downloaded?
The question is now, do we actually play the daily build, or do we also need to switch? Like, does the dev team now need to switch to the default build? I assume we need to switch to the default build in order to play with you. But that depends on if Tom updated it. 399, that's actually, yeah, see, Exec is on 396. So we are a little bit ahead of you, not too far away. But I think we would need to switch to the default build. Let's actually try that.
Switch back to the default?
Yeah, switch back to the default one. So, Exec, you stay where you are. We will try to fix that quickly. And I hope downloading a couple of updates on Tidal Rush won't interfere with the streaming quality. But it's download, not upload, so it should be fine.
But actually, what I've seen already was that my quality of the video was going down a bit. Not really pixelated, but
your quality, the quality of the camera is actually much better this time. So for the ones not knowing, for the technical nerds who want to know what we did in order to improve it, we usually when we stream together, since we were only doing live streams on Twitch and then later uploading them to YouTube, we used an in-Twitch feature called Twitch or Stream Together. So it's basically like a Zoom call or a huddle or whatever inside of Twitch. And that always led to technical difficulties. Yes, Phil, please swap to default in order for us to be able to play with Toverban, aka Exec.
But this time again,
so we did it over Twitch, and now since we switched to the multi-stream setup, that obviously didn't work anymore, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to hear, or the YouTube wouldn't be able to hear what you saying, Rosie, or what you were saying. So we switched to Discord. I implemented the Discord window, which also seems to lead to a very new problem, which we haven't had before, which is if I put a window over Discord, or if I minimize the Discord window, then your camera is just getting black or blacked out for whatever.
But is it not a source? Is the camera not a source?
Yeah, it's basically a window capture of Discord. Yeah.
It's window capture. Okay, then
so super weird things going on. But Windows isn't actually surprising me anymore. Anything can happen at any time.
So who's going to host? Who's going to host? Who's going to host?
Anyone could.
And so you can see, actually, Ronnie, take a look. So I started the game and my quality went down.
That is interesting.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's very interesting. But I also have seen that the upload rate is limited, actually, on Twitch and so on. I don't know.
It is. I think it is usually limited to 6,000 bits. And we always streamed on 5,000 bits. Which usually for the majority of the games is fine. But if you do any like fast-paced movement games, like if you're playing a shooter, if you're playing a race game like Tidal Rush, then this usually leads to a bit of pixelated stuff. And I still try to wrap my head around why it's not working. 396, but no lobbies. I think no one opened the lobby yet, right? So let me see.
Yeah, that's the reason why I'm asked. Ronnie, you are the host.
Let me open a lobby to fix that quickly. Here we go. So there's the lobby open right now, so everyone should be able to join, unless obviously you have you don't have a key for a development build. Rosie, there's Phil, there's Toverban, lovely. Welcome to the lobby once again.
What about Tom? Tom.
2000 CC for the win. I still don't know. I probably missed. Yeah, I missed swapping it to the development version, so I can set up 2000 CC actually as of right now. Next time.
Only the four parts.
Deflatron not today. Okay, Deflatron is not joining today. Probably still busy with Steam achievements, because we've also started to work on achievements. Not only Steam achievements, but achievements in general. And that leads to a very, very interesting ideation process, because if you start thinking about game achievements in general, you always need to think about, okay, they need to be unique for all the 100% achievers out there. They need to be achievable for like the rest of your life while you own the game, etc., etc. And also you can put the funniest anecdotes in it. And I definitely want to spend more time on our little Excel sheet where we have all those ideas in. Because I have so many ideas in terms of achievements. Okay, so we have 4 people in the lobby at the moment. Is there anyone else joining us? I wonder where Vin is. Vin never skips a race. What is happening here?
Oh, wait a second.
Maybe he's busy. Maybe he's in work land. That always happens. And now we need to drive against an empty chair. Clip it. We have a Tidal chair. We need some chair streams. Easy way. Give me a second. We're gonna do a chair stream. Magically, it's also moving. My apartment is haunted. Jokes.
I was just quickly warming myself up a bit, doing 100 reps of push-ups.
So someone was actually suggesting the other day that we're going to do like push-ups as punishment for certain things in the stream. So I think leaving your chair is worth 10 push-ups live in front of the camera, right?
Yeah, next time. I'm going to collect them. Yeah, and then if I have like 100, if I'm 100 indebted or something, then I'm going to do the 100.
Yeah, I also always do push-ups in the 100 steps. I don't count in 10 steps.
Yo.
The casual thing.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
So, are you ready, guys? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Would be awesome. Ronnie, if you can do like the Michael Buffer stuff, like, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to start your engines.
I'm starting on first position. What a luxury situation here.
To give you like quite a little advantage.
I have no game music. What's that?
What?
I forgot to reactivate my... Sorry, guys. Here we go. There's my game music.
Sandbanking myself again.
Rosie, after all these months of playing Tidal Rush, are you actually able to still hear our soundtrack, or did you mute your game? No one would be surprised if you do.
It depends. So actually, it's like an ear bug, or is it the right wording?
An earworm?
Or earworm, yeah. So it's like the Mario Kart music opening, like that. Yeah, going into 3 minds. Sorry, but yeah, I like to hear it. And I only mute it when I actually need to hear your lovely voice. Then I'm just muted or lowering the volume.
I think I found the perfect noise level or volume level in terms of like hearing the game and your voice at the same time. So 40% on music is perfect. It's the magic number for me.
I also have an ever spinning item again. When actually does it happen? Do we already figured out the bug, the reason for the ever spinning item?
I think I'm sure we thought it's fixed, but since I had it over the last couple of builds again, I think it's not entirely gone, or it reappeared. Nobody knows.
So it's great to see how actually Tue Thu now manages all of the drift stuff, you know?
Yeah, that's the way.
Because I think if you figured out once how it works, then it's quite cool.
What I don't like is that we figured out the use of mines.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a torpedo incoming.
And always like at the end.
Always at the end.
Get me in front. Man! I hate it. It's always like we need to actually work on that weapon chance table. I need to have one-on-one with our game designer just about adjust the percentage rate of getting what kind of weapon in what kind of situation. Especially no blue torpedoes. If I'm in lead, no blue torpedoes.
Yeah, that's the way how you improve
Only
the chance. That's the way how you do weapon chance tables as a developer. You build a custom table for yourself and then a standard table for everyone else. That's professional cheating on another level.
Yeah.
We need some giving up pole position for chat right there. That's the way it is. How do you like the soundtrack, by the way, of the second track? I think it's a banger. Absolute banger. I almost love it more than the first one. I don't know if the chat actually can hear my music. I mean, otherwise in the next build it's gonna be in there. In the next tech demo build. Smell all the mines. Oh, there's no mine in the shortcut. What's going on?
Oh no! Or I was crocked. Blocked.
Still thinking about that comment from the last stream where I think it was Tom said that Crocked and Gator need to be their own custom emojis. Still need the right shot for it though. It was a 39 seconds, almost 40 seconds lap record for me. 39.9.
Awesome. Running. Awesome.
That can change very, very quickly, don't worry.
Oh, croc blocked again.
I'm waiting for all those blue torpedoes haunting me. And I missed all the items right away. And there's the blue torpedo I was talking about. Damn it. How did that happen? I was in front of you and your red torpedo hit me. How was that possible?
Yeah, it's called skill.
It's called custom weapon chance tables cheating.
And Tovaban, virtual high five to you, Tovaban, to be on second place. I think it's good.
Yeah, he used awesome. The opportunity of you weakening me. That's a good one.
So actually, what I'm looking for is to have like a full lobby, 16 players on that kind of track, no bots, real players, and I think it's going to be.
Yeah, that's gonna be insane.
Yeah.
Maybe,
hell on earth.
Maybe it's gonna happen very, very soon. Because marketing-wise, I mean, I mentioned we're preparing something. We have a very interesting opportunity coming up very, very soon. Which is that we basically prepare an outreach to a bunch of content creators that are kind of, I would say, experts on on top of the roots here. Or kind of experts on the racing genre. We're looking for content creators actively testing our game and giving us feedback. And we're preparing quite a big outreach, which we consider like our very first marketing campaign in a way. Everything we've done so far was more like any bits and pieces here and there, but like our first actual big marketing campaign is in the preparation phase, but that requires a lot of effort. It requires prepping some assets. It requires a lot of coordination work. But if it works, and if at least a couple of streamers pick up the trail, then this is going to be an exciting opportunity, I can tell you that. Imagine like 20 content creators, I don't know, playing the game in multiplayer lobbies, and then all of the community jumping onto that train. Yeah, that would be amazing. Oh. I just realized I need to switch off we need to switch off the Discord camera overlay in-game, because now I have on top of my lap counter I have your camera view. But I don't even know which round it is. Shit. It's all a miss. Nice idea, but all a miss.
What happens to Tovaban?
I'm always underestimating the size of this lap. I thought I was already in third lap. Actually, first lap. Second lap. There's my tree lock. There's my tree lock. Whack! There's so many mines here.
Now again, the blue torpedo hits me. It completely skips you. What the fuck?
What the foo-foo?
Yeah, it's like the second time. It's always the reason why he wins. Because the blue torpedo is not pointing at him.
This is the major reason.
Yeah, that's the reason. Because if you actually been hit by that one, how it actually need
and a new lap record as well. Bow to the champion. Bow to the champion.
One question for the real tech dudes, Tom. Why does the blue torpedo hits the second place? Should it not only be aiming for the first one, and just if you are in the way of the blue torpedo, it may gives you like a bit of bump, but is not going to explode?
That is in fact how it should work. I can definitely tell you that. That's probably a bug.
Yeah, is it? So you see, chat, how Ronnie wins? It's all coming down to bugs, cheating, and stuff like this.
Deflatron's answer. Yeah, except it's you. For you, the blow torpedo actually makes an exception. Was stuck using the shortcut. Like completely stuck? Or did you just maneuvered yourself into an enclosed corner?
I think that he was trying to use the first one, where you need to go to the upper section, and then was in the edge at the beginning. Also happens to me.
Shouldn't explode unless it's you, Rosie. Feature request, I believe.
Thank you.
Overban writes yes.
Yeah, that's also something I already mentioned.
Completely stuck in the environment. Yeah. So that's probably a cause of the ongoing construction work that is still happening right now. We still haven't properly tested the track in terms of like what the additional environmental assets and collision meshes obviously caused in terms of, can you somewhere get stuck? Can you still fall through the map? Or the items behave, especially the autopilot has the tendency to throw you off the track. And there's Vin. We
need to go to the second round.
Vin wants to have another chance of beating us, or we beating him. So let's see how that works.
The competition starts. The competition starts.
Starts.
How the German would say it.
Yeah. So everyone, for the next time, just a little reminder on that note. Hopefully the Grand Prix will be live on the tech demo. I posted the download link for the tech demo in the chat quickly, so you can download the tech demo as a preparation for the next stream. We always stream on Tuesday and Thursday, 4 p.m. Central European time. So hope to see you in one of the next streams, and then being able to play with you on the demo again. Those mines were absolutely nasty then. I'm gonna write that down. I think I'm gonna consult our HR department on that one.
Do we have one?
Now we have. For that particular purpose, I'm willing to hire an HR manager. Because I feel mobbed. I think someone ran into my mine. I hope that was Finn. Wishing him all the best, but I hope it was Finn. Overban once again. Shooting around the corner as it's nothing.
And was hit by a red torpedo mid-air using the geyser, I don't know. Geyser. Who put all those mines on the top section?
That was probably me. Blue torpedo. Oh god, that happened right in front of the boost boy. Still can't get used to the way of saying boost boy. Boost boy?
Boost boy!
Oh, got clocked. And another blue torpedo. Hello. Alright, it's alright. I remember that, guys. Believe me, I remember that.
Also I've seen that Toverbahn was crop locked as well.
And I probably went way too fast. You guys and your blue torpedoes! You son of a...
Traitors!
You saw me being hit by a blue torpedo and you used your chance.
I was so close to win, I actually smelled his perfume.
Smelled your rocket exhausts.
Did you actually felt my touch at your neck to win?
Was it the blue torpedo touching me? Do you know this? There's the song, by the way, right? Touching me, touching you.
Look at the crazy points. How does it work out?
Maybe the chat goes with us. Sweet Caroline.
Does it still counting? Look, we continued the Meteor Cup, and it keeps the points.
Absolutely. Win. That's a win-win.
Win will not win.
Can probably squeeze that somehow into the achievements list, right? Win. Have a clear first position without any challenge. I'm always leaning in and almost kissing the terrain when I'm trying to go around the corner. Not a single piece of paper fits in between me and the sandbanks.
Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, you son of a flabbergasting biscuit eater.
That was karma, I would say that.
No,
the game realized to try to mob me. It immediately punished you. Oh, and another torpedo run. And I right flew into the reed. The worst position where you can land after a torpedo. Oh, there's a blue torpedo coming in. And I missed all the items once again. Beautiful. Third level already? I don't know. Level. Nice. I still have a chance. Ah, goddamn.
What did I do?
Someone blocked my red torpedo with a missile. That was actually a good one. Oh, not again! me and Tue Thu fighting for the third place. Not giving up! No!
Whoa!
Here we go! Thanks, Weapon Chance Table, for handing me a boost on the very last meters.
I would say last track, on the last lap of a track, no boosts. Pure skill. Because every time if Ronnie wins, I'm asking, what is the last item you used? Yeah, I banked 2 items.
Not
Which
this time.
one?
Not this time. I was really seriously fighting with Tue Thu on the third place, and then I luckily got a boost item. That helped me since everyone was like fighting against each other on the last couple of meters. I sneaked right through you guys. 65 points. It's still close.
I would say this round, let's forget. No. Like for last track, let's forget the first place as long as it's not Ronnie. So everyone only on Ronnie.
Whatever happens, I can always use the eternal excuse of having to moderate the stream and the chat, so that's focusing too much of my energy in order to win. God dang it. I love that item on the tree. It snacked it away. Oh goodness. Oh, that's gonna be works. Interesting, I didn't know that. When I saw that wall was intended for you. Out of my way. Rosie, was that a green torpedo hitting you?
Yes.
You can actually aim with the green torpedo. No, that is mean, sorry.
As long as it's you, then yes.
Why is someone driving in the opposite direction there? I never make it to the shortcut. Oh, I actually did. I don't know how, but I did. Whee! Oh no. Oh, I did something very bad. Minute 6 is a lap record. I can't believe that. Go away with your blue torpedoes, gentlemen. Go away. I don't want to have them. They're not for sale. I don't take donations. Oh god, what have I done?
Oh, no, I got stuck.
I don't want to fall down. Oh, thank god I have that on camera. It was way too close. Oh, thank god those pillars don't have a collision yet. Lucky me. No chance.
Why does what is it called when you drive behind it?
The drafting?
The drafting did not work. I was behind the drafting.
I think it did, but I released a third stage drift boost at the same time, which is why you couldn't overtake.
Yeah, but not the whole time. I was right behind you. So you've seen again, chat. Let's call him for now Ronnie or Ronald McBuck, or I don't know, something like this. Ronald McCheatron. Shittytron. I don't know.
Not shitty. Shittytron.
Shittytron.
I don't know. I know what's going on. I will probably investigate the record. I mean, we have it on record. So but we also have on record that is my first place in this competition. Whoop, whoop. That's undeniable fact.
Somehow one round didn't count. So that's what we mentioned. Exact that. And that build, we still have some issues in one section with the checkpoints. It was set up by Ronnie, actually, that he only can win.
Don't believe a single word he says.
It was a trap.
It's a big fat lie.
A trap. It was a trap. We all fall for that.
That is a big fat lie. I deny the fact that I did that on purpose. No, but you can actually imagine checkpoints be like gigantic invisible rectangles we put on every track in order for the game to register that a player has passed that checkpoint, and it actually helps the game detecting if you do a complete lap or not. And if you miss one of these checkpoints, and this is what happened on the third track, that we've set a checkpoint, but we basically made that rectangle not big enough to hit all the areas of the track. And if you drive that particular section, you're going to miss the checkpoint, and then the lap doesn't count, unfortunately. Which is also why Rosie all the time complains about the Grand Prix not being properly.
Yeah. And guys, that's not a beer. That's
beer.
What is it called? A Malz? Is it root beer? Malz beer is root beer? I don't know. Is it root beer?
I think that's a different one, isn't it? Or is that root beer? I don't know. Where's our native speaking colleagues? Or US or UK English speaking people? It is. Root beer is a Malzbier. Yeah.
Yes.
Root beer.
English is my mother tongue.
The mother tongue.
So wait a moment, get better items. No, missed the item, so wrong plan.
Yeah, that's Vin's tactic actually. Always steal the item box right in front of you. So he does it.
Yeah, Win is also like... Win is always playing with dirty tricks, I think, yeah?
Everyone's playing with dirty tricks here.
Except me.
Oh my god, that's way too much speed. Ah! I did stupid things.
Always.
Did we learn from Forrest Gump? I just know the German quote. I don't know how it's actually said in English, but it's dumm ist der ist tut.
You're only stupid when you do stupid stuff, I think.
Yeah, that's basically how he said it. I don't know if it's the exact quote from the movie.
But isn't it that what you're doing on a daily basis?
But that's basically what I do every day. Yeah.
Me as well.
And I do stupid things, and I try to sell them as actually smart things. No, that's just what very bad people are doing. Always be confident in what you're doing. Try to give it your best.
Yes.
That's the way how you do it. That's also how you will achieve results in life. Like taking rockets and shooting them into Rose's direction. That is my jam. Do it like that. And then there's another one for Rosie. And there's hopefully another one for me. Oh! It was a long shot. Thank God I have that on record. Oh, dropped.
Oh, there's quite a fight here going on, and there's Win going, yeah!
And out of nowhere, Toverban once again takes the lead. Oh, what have I done? One has to tell me if this is second or third lap because your camera is still blocking my lap counter.
It's the second lap, Ronnie. It's the second lap.
That was a big fat lie, I assume. Yes, then I made it in front of Vin. That is the only thing that is relevant. I can imagine Vin now smashing his fists onto his keyboard.
Oh, I'm always said like, when I not control my laugh, it always sounds like, I don't know, a bit weird.
Yeah. Stupid is as stupid does. That's the original quote from the movie. Thanks, Tom, for teaching us one more lesson that we still need to be taught.
Oh, what happens? Win. Why are in the 5th place? Only have 33 points.
Why are we having 90 points? The race results not resetting?
No. When you're staying in the lobby, it continues with the scoring system.
Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting.
And now we figure it out. That's cool. That's the reason why we are playing.
So you can actually do stuff like best out of 3 or stuff like that then. Interesting. Yep. If that's on purpose, then smart job, guys. That was not my idea. If that's a bug, then I would say we just leave it in.
Yeah, it's not a bug, it's a feature, right?
Always. That's the way how you do game dev.
Wasn't also not the for GTA 1, I think the hardcore setup for the police, like how aggressive they were. It was by mistake, but then they kept it for the game.
Yeah, I think I heard something similar about that. I mean, it's the first GTA. It was ages ago.
It's not ages ago.
It is. I mean,
it's
not for you. You are young as a soft little baby, but since I am, some people tend to say that I am from the Stone Age.
But aren't you older than me? aren't you not already 40 or something?
Tremendously older. I'm actually soft 36. Now everyone is like, what? 36 old?
You look at 46.
Ah, that's mine!
You're welcome. Fuck you! Oh!
Du tornado guy.
Always at the end!
Ad break in 3 minutes, so we're gonna do a tiny more ad break and wait for the ones. And then I think we're just gonna play one more round and leave it be for today, shall we?
Yes.
If that's not a big fat blocking that curse word, that's why we shouldn't do live streams, because sometimes emotions are way too high level for us.
You're just a beep to the beep beep beep.
Time to smack talk. You beep of a beep, go beep.
Shall we wait for the ad break?
We should definitely wait for the ad break. But I think I accidentally started a new race, right?
Oopsie daisy, set the trap and falling for. Yeah, that's the way Ronnie does it.
Have a good one, Exec. Thanks for joining the stream. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah.
Hope to see you next week.
Again. Yes.
That's true. I do myself whilst turboing. That's a new one. Okay, so we're gonna have a little ad break on the Twitch side for 10 seconds, or in 10 seconds. So see you in a minute. Meanwhile, we're just gonna do tiny race for the ones that don't have a break. What's the risk? Aren't I? Isn't it me who's being the host of the game? Did I accidentally start the new race without?
There, you are the host.
Losing the edge. Really, that's what I mean. It takes so much brain capacity for monitoring the stream and doing stuff in the game at the same time. That I do stupid things. Stupid is as stupid does. Once again, Forrest Gump was right.
Love it.
What does the chat actually feel about the name? So I had a bit of brainstorming this morning. I woke up like really early.
Around 10, right?
So I think at around 6:30. Not only because I had a bad sleep in general, but I was basically woken up by my own brain thinking about narrative ideas. And I wanted to capture and use that moment basically. In order to come up and write down, take notes of some ideas. And then I came up with a name, which I'm gonna share with you in around 1 minute 30 seconds after the ad break is gone. But I think I'm actually quite proud of myself on that idea. I think it's a good one. No one confirmed so far, but I think it's a good one. You immediately notice when Koraban is out of the race becomes much more one-dimensional in a way, much less fighting.
And as always, how many boosts do you use?
One. I just had one. I used it wisely.
No.
No,
We were so far ahead. Yeah. Actually.
Yeah, there was 3 boosts.
We were so far. 3 boosts. Yeah, all the time. You were behind us. No.
I need to double check the recording, but I think I used 1 boost to get up on the shortcut. Then I think I used another boost for getting down the ramp.
So, Tom, can you...
Did I actually get a second pack? I don't know. I can't remember.
Tom, can you check in the background if he has used the console? for any command or something like this.
Give me can't remember, but I'm quite sure that I had 1 boost. Maybe I'm wrong, but I need to double check the stream again.
1 or 100, yeah, who counts?
So welcome back everyone from the ad break. We finished the tournament in the meantime. Sorry, I did actually, I don't know if I accidentally started the cup or I just noticed too late that there was an ad break. But yeah, sorry for jumping into the race, but you didn't miss anything. I once again succeeded and showed Rosie his place. That's how we do it. That's how we roll. And Rosie, look at Rosie's face now, very, very closely. He's cooking. He's like getting red. He's blushing. It's not a good sign.
I'm always red.
That is probably a perfect timing. Now, everyone, to say we're gonna leave it be for today. We had a lovely time. I hope you had a lovely time as well. Thanks everyone for joining today. Yeah, this was our last stream for this week. I actually thought about maybe streaming on the weekend, but I don't know if I can actually manage to do that. But what I definitely plan to do is increasing the cadence or the frequency of the stream. Rosie's already getting into raid mode because all of you know what happens now. We're gonna raid another stream. So as soon as we stop the stream, sorry, that's obviously only possible for the Twitch stream. The YouTube stream will just end. So thanks everyone on YouTube who joined us today. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment if you like the stream, if you have any feedback about the stream, if you dislike obviously anything, please also be free to share. And for the Twitch crowd, we are now looking for someone. And as always, I'm using my phone for that because that's, I think, a little bit, I don't know why, I just tend to think that the Twitch app is a little bit more convenient to use than the web application. Let me quickly see if I can find someone who is live at the moment. It is Cakes one again. We can't rate Cakes again. We also need to give other people a chance. How about a smoking rapper? I would actually love to rate a smoking rapper. That would be amazing. Actually, there was a guy I wanted to rate last time. What was his name again? Mr. Elliptic?
Epileptic or elliptic?
Mr. Elliptic. There's also
You didn't get a joke? You didn't get a joke?
Sorry, I think I didn't get the joke.
Okay.
What, can you say it again? I think I missed that.
The joke? You said Mr. Elliptic, and I said what? Mr. Epileptic.
Mr. Elliptic.
Or it's a bad one. Sorry for this.
That's a bit
Sorry
mean.
for this.
That's a bit mean.
Yeah, that's very mean. But I think Tom mentioned already someone
is a tough disease, so no one, or actually is a tough condition no one wants to suffer from. So not a funny joke. All right, so we have a Risen Dead. Hypnotic, he's off. So we have Mr. Elliptic, or let's have a look at a Risen Dead. A Risen Dead is actually live at the moment. What is he doing? Fresh Hops 2 Blind Super Mario. Is he playing Super Mario World? Isn't that a coincidence? So let's actually go for a Risen Dead then, I would say. That sounds like a good plan.
A Risen Dead or a Risen Dead?
A Risen Dead. I will quickly put it into the Twitch chat. That's his Twitch name. Smoking and rapping. That's a good thing to do. So we are absolutely at the right place. Although we support rapping, we don't support smoking.
That depends.
Don't do drugs. It's not a good thing. So what's the raid message we're gonna embarrass him with? Arisen is not dead. Arisen might be undead. How about Arisen is undead? Or Arisen has risen again? That's probably so wrong in so many different ways.
Oof. Just oof.
Just
okay.
Oof. Which one of that? All of them probably. We do. What's his chat description or his channel description says? Need more information. I study and map the brain for cognitive performance retraining. He used to speedrun. Let's go for Arisen is not dead. Arisen is not dead. I think it's good. It's a good one. Arisen isn't dead. That's the one we're going for. And then I would say, with that being said, Rosie, it was lovely to have you here once more. Thanks for joining today. Thanks everyone else. Thanks chat for joining today. It was a very lovely week once again. Great 2 streams we had. Going to show you more updates. See you on the other side. I will start the raid right now. It's called Arisen Dead. Well, I'm actually not starting it right now, but I'm starting the process of moving over to him. Yeah, and then we're gonna see you on the flip side.
See you on the other side.
Yeah, raid is working now. 3 viewers are ready to raid. So 3 fellas joining us. That's quite nice. So thanks everyone for today. Like I said, it was great having you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Any last words? Any famous last words from you, Rosie, except complaining about me cheating?
See you next week, Tuesday. And yeah, it was a pleasure, guys.
It was a pleasure.
And hopefully next time with a fully functional Grand Prix in the tech demo.
Hopefully.
And then I can say it's all about getting Ronnie from his high horse, I would say. In Germany, we say always hohes Ross. So there, he's flying high, too high right now.
Yeah.
So
your mission is beat me next time. So next time we're gonna have the Grand Prix ready, and then we go. All right.
It's the mission of the whole chat.
It's the mission of the entire chat. All right. Thanks for joining, everyone. Have a good rest of your day. I will start the raid and then close the stream for now. So have a good one.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.